Hello, dear brothers and sisters and friends. Welcome. Today I have a very interesting discussion between Jordan Peterson and then Mohammed Hijab. Let's go and see why Hijab is accusing the West colonization of the African countries, the colonization of other parts of the world, and he's accusing that they are very, very bad for doing that. Let's listen.
Happened, and I'm not saying that's not things that happened on only just on the Western Front. There are things that happen on the Muslim front as well, of course.
This is true.
Yeah, no doubt about it, right? No, I'm not going to stand here and defend the Muwahidun who came and were very intolerant to Jews and Christians and kicked them out of their homes and so on like that, who existed in Spain as well, in fact. So the point is, I feel like, I don't know, as a psychologist, I think my question would be to you, don't you think, is it of any benefit to be concessionary in this regard? Like, to start off a discussion by saying, like, we know that these are things that could cause resentment.
Yes.
Right? Because, like, for example, I know a lot of Algerian people, and this is very clear in their historical memory.
Yes.
And the accusation will be that the West have colonial amnesia here. They are not taking into account what they've done. I'll be honest with you.
But they don't even know how. Well, okay. So
do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, absolutely. I mean, look. Here's how I would address.
So what is Mohammed Hijab is accusing is the West. The West did so terrible in colonizing the African countries and the other parts of the world. So they are very bad, really. The West was very bad. Colonizers, looters, and taking advantage of other countries by invading them and taking their properties. The West was bad. Now, let's compare that to, we know that it is fact. The West colonized, especially in 1885, the Berlin Conference. After the Berlin Conference, the division of Africa, to the European countries. You can do the history. But what about Islam? How? I mean, do the West rape women? Did the West rape women? Did the West destroy the culture? Did the West ask the people to convert from one religion and to another religion? Did they kill the people? What did they do? But what about Islam? What about Islam in that regard? Let's go and see. Now, remember the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He had how many wars and conquests in 10 years? 85 invasions. 85 times he conquered people, destroyed people. Where are like the Banu Qurayza, the Jewish society in flourished in Medina? Where are they? Is there any sign that even one person in Medina, one Arab, one Jew? No. He totally destroyed them. He totally killed them. He totally annihilated them. He destroyed them. There was nothing. So after his death, after the death of that crooked prophet Muhammad, the obviously false prophet Muhammad, the prophet who murdered, killed, raped, and destroyed. Even the Quran says, if the eye of the prophet fall on when a woman, the husband should divorce her so that the prophet can have sex with her. The Quran says. So imagine, how can you reconcile that? That's the prophet. To his people, not even to the one who he invaded When he invaded, he took everything. He destroyed the people. He killed the family. He destroyed the family. He did that 85 times. Go and check it. In 10 years. A warlord, a warrior, a robber, a caravan robber was the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, Islamic conquest of the vast territories began in the mid 7th century. See, after the death of Muhammad in 632 CE. Muslim Arab armies from Saudi Arabia traveled north into Central Asia and west across Africa, conquering countries as they went. So these people, they kill people, they rape the woman, and they ask them to convert or to die. So these were, that's what they did. That's what they did. They destroyed the people. They destroyed the people. And no more that people, whoever they conquered, they have either they have to convert to Islam or pay jizya. So most of the people now they are Muslims. They are Muslims. But did the West did that? Is that the same thing? Which the Western country who colonized other countries? It's different, my friend. It is totally different. They didn't destroy. The African Nigerians kept their religion. Nigerians kept their culture. Not only Nigerians, but also any country were conquered by the Western. They didn't, take their women and destroy the men, and take the women and the girl and destroy their men. They didn't. They colonized and they robbed the people. That's bad in the country. The resource, the natural resources. In most places, even the people had certain freedom. But in Islam, no, there is no freedom. So you cannot compare these two. Islam is the worst nightmare to any country who faces, against when it comes invasion. Islamic invasion totally changes the dynamics of the society. So this Muhammad Hijab, he is making taqiyya and saying that the West was the worst. Even they don't, now they don't even admit that. They don't. Why the Muslims don't admit that? Why the Muslims, they don't admit that? Why they don't apologize to the Jewish people or the Hindu or other country were totally destroyed by Islam? Why? Now he's demanding that the West should apologize. First, Muslims should apologize for their conquest and for their destruction of the society, the family, and the faith and everything. That's what my understanding is. If anyone says that's not right, please come and comment. Make your comment and explain it to me in a way that I can understand. But as far as I know, Islam is the worst invader. The religion of Islam is the worst invader and the destroyer of the family and the religion and every culture, anything that to that country. Totally changes the society. But not the West, no. The West, they didn't do that. That's a good, even if invasion is bad, you cannot compare apple and something, okay? You cannot do that. Islam is the worst one. That's what my argument is. Thank you for watching. May the Lord richly bless you. Jesus Christ is the Lord and Islam is false. and Muhammad is a false prophet. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.